were like, we hate it. Like I always say, don't back up, don't back up, don't
I
back up.
did too much that fight camp, to be
Yeah,
honest. Like I was expecting to beat him because the UFC told me if I beat him, then we were going to fight for a world title. When I say we, I don't know why fighters always say we. I'm the one in there fighting.
right.
When we say we look. It's like giving credit to your camp that you're including them in your decisions, but you're the motherfucker really in there
Yeah,
fighting. Let's be
yeah,
real. So I was doing all embedded stuff. Rory wouldn't do anything, no countdown. He shut the door in their face. He wouldn't give them any access. Dana and Lorenzo told me if I go to Vancouver and fight this fucking world beater, because on paper, Roy was my toughest matchup in the
yeah,
division.
yeah,
Maybe still to date, the
yeah,
toughest just because he was long, he had good timing, he had good patience, he had durability. He was a monster when he, from the top position with creating space and raining down. He had good takedowns. He had good defense. He was just a complete fighter. And
yeah,
I was a fan of his style. And to fight him for a number one contendership fight. All right, if I'm gonna be the champion, I got to beat these type of people anyway. So I went there to do that. The week of the fight, they told me that, oh no, the winner Robbie and Matt Brown gonna fight. So it's just I acted like I was gonna go out there and handle business as normal, like it didn't affect me, but it did.
yeah,
I was focusing so much on sponsorships and getting ready for that fight because I was projected to potentially win and go on. I mean, it was a pretty even fucking fight
yeah,
on paper, but I think I just was drained. I don't even remember a lot of the fight. It was like a bad dream. I'm like, why am I backing up? Why am I backing up? And I was still doing it. So, yeah,
yeah,
that fight was just a blur to me. But even if I fought Rory at my best, 'cause I had good moments in that fight. I heard him with some shit, and but he was waiting on the line that he saw on film to come out.
yeah,
And then when that line didn't come out, then he just kept me on the end and tried to pick me with point fighting shots. So even if I would have fought him 100%, it still would have been a fight. You saw him fight Rory. I mean,
yeah,
Robbie. You saw him fight, some of these other guys. It still would have been a tough fight if I
yeah.
would have been at 100. So
Styles make fights, and that was
for
gonna
sure,
always be a tough stylistic matchup.
always for me, still today.